At this moment, I am. I've fallen a bit. I've fallen a bit backward in my process because of my acceptance and allowance of of myself to still be directed by definitions of inferiority and superiority. I was startled by what Weiwu said about me in his response video on my vlog called How Does Self-Honesty Feel Like? Or What Does Self-Honesty Feel Like? Something along those lines. And today I experienced the opposite end of the polarity equation. I, I saw myself trying to, I saw myself as a personality trying to grasp onto this trophy before me called superiority because in my personality design I was I was possessed by the belief and idea that superiority is good, it's better than inferiority, which it isn't. It's actually the same thing. Both of them are actually not the best for all, therefore not worthy, not even worthy of considering. What else? Well, self-dishonesty. Yeah. Within that event, I accepted and allowed myself to be dishonest with myself. I assumed, I deliberately allowed and accepted myself to assume that I was still that definition of being inferior. I identified with that self-definition in that moment, and therefore I was directed by that inferior self-definition, the self-definition of being inferior, to desperately search and grasp onto tightly this superiority definition which Weiwu placed me in his response video. And no matter what curveballs or surprises may arise day after day, no matter what the reaction is, compared to what I'm going to do about it, the subject of the reaction is unimportant. What is more important is, am I going to forgive it, self-forgive myself for identifying with it, and then come back here, come back here fully participating in physical reality. And I just came up with a very cool question to ask myself whenever I see myself faced with a dilemma, a self-imposed dilemma. Where is it? Where is the dilemma? Can I feel it? Can I touch it? Where is it? I'll test this application out when the occasion rises. Of course, the best case scenario would be it never arises again. But I have to be realistic about this. And in being realistic, that is how I become more effective in walking my process. And my experience at the moment with homework is rather unusual. I'm I don't feel tired while I'm doing homework. I don't get tired of doing homework, nor do I procrastinate about, oh, I have to do this homework. I could have been doing something else. Instead, the mind is rather clever. Instead of attacking me from these angles, it attacks me in the following, it possesses me in the following way. I would be doing my homework, no reactions whatsoever, just doing it, and suddenly a thought would blow up and like shout at me, explode, and say things like, "You have to get something to eat. You must drink. You're thirsty. Um, you have to go to the washroom. You need a pee. Uh, you need to go to the kitchen and look what's inside the fridge." And looking back, I just submitted to these thoughts. I was like, okay, go. Clear mind possession. And I smile a lot while I'm doing these vlogs because as we, as I explore my mind reactions, I realize how ridiculous it is and how ridiculous I'm acting in the face of these reactions. And again, the point of simplicity in process, no matter, I think I talked about that before. Like the thing that I talked about before being there is only one solution to all problems related to the mind as thoughts, feelings, and emotions. There's only one solution, and that's remaining here. And at this point, if you want to gain some perspective on how to remain here, either browse the Destiny website or gain perspective on Destiny's YouTube channel, Destiny Productions. Damn it, I have to establish myself again. Guess this is what it means to start over. Thank you for watching.